Hello and welcome to episode 11. We're riding along with the lovely Volvos that Onion Jack created. I forgot to mention that in the last episode. I have left a link in that episode and I'll leave another link in this episode too. So thank you for these, they're amazing. We've got a few other mods that he's kindly created coming up as time progresses. Look as he drives his way up to tarmac. That's amazing. I love that. So we'll leave him doing his daily chores. And we've got the train waiting here for stone. How much do you carry? You are not going to be full anytime this century, are you? That's great though. That's fine. And obviously Killicans created this, which I left in last episode's description. I also want to thank everybody who's getting involved in the comment section on the videos. We're getting quite a cool little community going as it's growing. I appreciate that, and I thank everyone who's involved. I do like reading them. I always read and try and reply where I can. Of note, Aidan Millward wants to see 225s and sprinters eventually. Me too. Me too. I don't think we're... Well, I might attempt making them, and if they look like a 4-year-old's done it, then I'll probably just pretend it never happened. But we've got the diesel era coming first, which I'm also looking forward to as we watch the cross-country train heading towards March in Peterborough. Yeah, we've got the diesel era coming. So that should be fun, because we've got a bunch from Killicans that we can use there. The Deltics and 101, class 101. Right. Now, something Onion Jack mentioned about the capacities. We're going to have to head all the way back up here. Where are you, Welwyn Garden City? There you are. Right, yeah. Remember last episode we had a little problem where the capacities didn't quite measure up. And that was because of the mod I was using at the time was the 100% capacity that was in my mod list. Well, I had a look at it and I fixed it, and then I realized that it's not very versatile at all, so I completely rewrote it and uploaded my own version, just so I can change it as problems arise, because I don't really want to be waiting around for something like that. So anyway, we need to change these now, because they don't have to double up to transfer the same amount of goods. So we need this. Zoom out a little bit. Oh, let's zoom in. Let's see them in action in the background. So we're going to need this, and we're going to need to replace them. Obviously they don't take effect until you replace them. We need some cowtle. There we go. And they're going to be a lovely brown colour. And then we need to get rid of 2 trucks. So you... Is he... Yeah. We're not going to bother, because we're not making any money anyway, so we don't need to wait for him to drop off one. Oh, let's get rid of that dude there. There, back you go. Right, so we got rid of them. We can replace these now, and then they should he's going back to the depot. Let's see. He's going back to the depot. These can stay the same, but we're going to need to replace them as well, because obviously they won't update until we replace them. So they're going to need to be taking 10 and 10, so that's 20, the same as the others. And we'll leave them as 4 though, because of the distance they travel. That's about the orange that we use. So we'll replace those guys too. Now he should change to a capacity of 20. There we go. Perfect. So that's that done. I also want to thank my lord for his comments. He's a regular in the... let's pretend we don't see that for now. In the comment section too. Appreciate his feedback. But I can't help laughing... your username is great, by the way. But I can't help laughing at how I say it in my head. I either turn into Baldric from Blackadder, or a character from Stronghold Crusader. It's like, thanks, my lord. I can't help it. So yes, thank you for your username and making me do Baldric impressions every single day. Right, on with the episode. Just to have a look at things going by. I feel like I don't take my time enough. Did I ever show you this? I did a little factory thing here. This is just built with some assets. What we got coming down here? Taking bets on, is it cross country or is it East Midlands? It's an East Midlands train, I think. There it goes. Amazing. Love it. And off it goes. Yes, we need to do some buses in Stamford today too. Because otherwise there's not going to be many people here and we want it. I mean, there's, as I say that, we have a whole bunch of people already using the cross-country service into Peterborough and March. Wow, okay. Well, we want more than that, don't we? We want it to be quite busy. So, bus service. What I want to show you quickly is, let's just flick to this. I'll show you a little trick I do on Google Maps. We'll leave this running in the background. On Google Maps, I like to, you see here, you can see the little bus stops and the train station, etc. Now, if you click them, see, we have a little list of buses. I mean, we're not going to go too much into it, but we'll call them. We'll call our bus 29. It's an actual bus number. That's for Oakham. So we're not going to call it that, are we? By the way, that's where we're going today. That's a bit of a spoiler, wasn't it? This is where we're going. We're going to recreate Oakham Station as best we can, and then connect it to Stamford. And I think that will probably take the entire episode. So, yes, we're going to do that. But that's not the bus we want. When we get to Oakham, however, we know that we've got bus 29 there. And you can see how that works. We need to find Stamford and see if there's a bus stop near Stamford Station. Watch there not be. And then that's blown that out of the water. Surely there's some buses in Stamford. Well, that's weird. I guess they could not be listed, but I can't see any buses in Stamford. Oh, I can see it. Did you see it? Is that where it stops? The only place? Well, we're going to redesign that, aren't we? What buses have we got up here? 201 and the 202. There we go. Right. So there we go. We'll call it the 201 and we can call the other one there. I'm surprised there are no bus stops around here. I don't believe that for a second. I mean, I could be wrong. Anyone who knows Stamford, let me know in the comment section below. 201 then it is. Let's not fade to black. That's a song. Or an album, perhaps. Alright. I had to adjust some screen layouts. Perhaps I'll edit that out and it will just be seamless. It won't be now, will it? Because I've said I messed it up. But I'll have to get the hang of editing, and that you don't need to announce that you messed up. Okay, the 201. That's what bus runs in Stamford. And here comes the cross-country train. Does it have passengers? It has a couple of people arriving. So let's set up the bus service. Go around that way. Now, where do we want to go there? I guess we could go this way. And around the outside. Not going to sing that. Around the outside. I'm not singing it, I'm just saying that's where we're going. Alright. And then keep going round the inside. There we go. This is going to be the 201. And then right in the middle here. That should be enough coverage for pretty much everyone. So, what we can do then is duplicate that. But go in clockwise and counterclockwise or anti-clockwise, depending where you're from in the world. Obviously, some countries say different. Here we go. So that's 201, 202. That's how we're having them running. I'm guessing it does more than just serve Stamford, and then it's probably a Peterborough bus and maybe some villages. But this is how we're going to have it right now. Okay. I don't know what operator they are. That's something we'll have to look up for the next episode. Right. This is the first, so we're going to go around this way first, I guess. There we go. And there. 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 And there. Call this Stamford 201. Not going to be green. I doubt it will be green. It'll probably... Perhaps it's... we'll make it that colour. We'll lock them in place. Just in case it decides to swap sides of roads. I don't think it will. I think they're all separate. But just to make sure. Right, so we've got our 201. And then we need our 202. That's going back to front, isn't it? Should we, I just did it that way round. I don't know why I then headed the same way. Right, we're going this way. Silly me. There we go. I amaze myself sometimes. Right, we'll make that same colour though. I'm going to guess they're both the same bus company. And for the next episode, we'll find out what that bus company is. Stamford 202. I believe that's what we got right now. Yep, 201, 202. Do we have a depot out? We have. It's right up there. Do you know what? Can they get there? That's going to be a long old drive. But by the time we're back here, that'll be fine. So let's make sure we've got it in camera view. There we go. Let's get these buses on that same colour. It had 6 stops. Well, let's put 4 on each. Shall we? 201, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 202. Right, we've got some buses going in. We'll leave those on the way. We could speed that up a little bit. It's not like... Look at them go. Off you go. What I was thinking is, we'll get on the front one. Maybe take a little drive. Obviously not for the entire episode. That'll be extremely lazy of me. But it does look kind of nice, even on a bus. I think we'll have to do that. I might just do a bus video at some point, because it looks kind of cool. Plus we get to see the level crossings. I don't know whether we'll get stopped by a train. Perhaps I'll do it when we've got the faster buses though, because 31 miles an hour. Yeah, because we can have like the country buses that go on the main roads. Oh, bumpy. Uh-oh, that's not a good place. What's going on here? Help! Oh, that's close. That was close. I mean, the barrier went down, but oh dear. That's not how that's supposed to do. See, this should be just one. Oh, maybe we'll change that at some point. That was... He nearly took the back end of that bus right off. Oh, they're not going the scenic route, obviously, either. Right, we'll leave those to do that. And now Grantham doesn't have any buses either. So, let me switch us over here. Zoom out. We need to go to find Grantham up here somewhere. Where are we? There we go. Right, so can we find a bus? Any bus stops in Grantham? Well, this can't be entirely accurate then, can it? Because I'm pretty sure there'd be... Oh, do you need to zoom in more to bring up more detail, perhaps? And there's that lovely junction we created. Aha, here we go. Is that the one at the train station too? That'll be perfect. So what number do we have? The number 9. There we go. Done. We have the number 9. Alright folks, I'll switch us back to not fade to black. I'd already done that. We have to go in the game first and then switch it. Otherwise it does some funky stuff. Right. Bus line. I know we don't have to do this. We could just... why am I looking at trees for bus lines? We just... I like to have at least the right bus numbers up there. So we want to go there. And then where do we want to go from there? Probably just there will do. And then... that way here. And then we'll go up here. And then we'll go past here. We got a bit of a walk, guys, but sorry about that. Then when we go in, be there too close. Maybe just round in front. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Let's create that number 9 then. Again, I don't know what bus company it is. We'll go with neutral colours. Let's call it the right thing first. Grantham number 9. There we go. Okay. Apologies for the pause. Right. Funnily enough, another 6 stops. There we go. We'll lock all those in place. We'll just have him going around. I'll have to look up if there are any other buses that go there. Right. Do we have a depot out here? That's the question. Oh, caching. Do we have a depot out here? We don't have a depot. We're going to need one though at some point. So, shall we put one in? Yeah. I say we put one in out this way a little bit, and we'll make some sort of area. Yeah, because we're going to be feeding quite a few factories, so if we get it up here, close to town, and close to this factory, that kind of works. With the time we're going, I don't know whether we're going to fit in. We'll try and fit it in. I don't know whether we're going to fit in the 1, 2, 3, 4. The full building and connecting of Oakham. Perhaps if I stop watching buses driving into town, we might do it. As I watch buses driving into town. Right, should we get on with this? We're going to get to Oakham. I am going to save this first, so I'm going to pause that. Save this. Episode 11. There we go. Right, the reason being is, as anybody who's been keeping an eye on the Ultimate Station, I believe that's our best bet to try and recreate this, but it can be a little bit finicky and we might crash, at which point I'll definitely be doing some... Get rid of these rocks. I'm like anti-rock man. Obviously I mean the objects, not the music. I can be partial to a little rock here and there, but not these. They just get in the way. You're not supposed to be here. Okay, slightly... Nope, there's more. Slightly better though. We're going to have to... Let's not get carried away though and head all the way to London doing it. Because that will take all day. Right. I'll save that again. Because I want to save the backup too. There's a double save. Right. Let's do this, shall we? Now, it's going to be about this side of Oakham and along the main street. And then it's going to run down here. And then it splits here. And then we'll go that way from the split to Stamford. And then Stamford's connected. And then Oakham will be connected. Now, for Grantham, it's a bit tricky. What we need here is this bit to come round as far and close to the map edge as possible. Won't be very scenic and we'll probably never ride it, and then into Oakham. It doesn't actually do that. It heads out to Melton Mowbray and that way. But eventually it kind of does. So we're going to have to improvise quite a bit there. And because this bit needs to also curl around and then head up to Ancaster, and that's how they get up there. They get up. They used to get up this way, but I think they removed it for some reason. Anyway, enough chit chat. Let's get building. So well, okay, this is more demolishing than building, but hey, that's what we've got to do. We're gonna smoothing. We're gonna have a crossing down here as well, and then we're gonna have a double-sided station just because of how it is, and it's also gonna be a little bit crazy how we do this. Let's hope it doesn't crash. If it does, what I'll be doing is editing, obviously reloading, and we'll just keep doing it until we get it right. So bear with me, folks. Right, the ultimate station. Please don't crash. Where are you? It's these, isn't it? We want that. I know it's a bit modern. It's 1943, but I want it in and it does what we need it to do. Firstly, we don't need that many entrances. That's a little bit crazy. We're going to need 2 tracks. None of that yet. I don't think there's ever any of that, to be honest. Transit track we don't need. Radius we will need. Platform length, I am not sure just yet. Width will leave. Yes, we want all the platforms. Look at the options. This is why he calls it the ultimate. The problem is, if you're not careful, all of this can go very wrong very quickly. We'll go for a large building, not extra large. Center. I'm not sure yet. We'll work on that. I don't want any extra. We need one. And which one is it? Is it going to be B? Surface? Yeah, we want one there. Right. So that's how we're going. This is going to be it. It's going to be up here, I think. But we need it staggered and we need it curved. This is why I'm thinking this may be a bit tricky. I do want some fences on it though. Which fences are those? They look nice. We want them on both sides. Yeah, I like that. Look at those fences. He did a good job with this. I like the... I'm sure they're going to get better too. As people get more and more au fait with the modding API and see what's possible from other people. Right. Now, platform variation. 75%. Roof length will be fine. Length. Let's go 200. That's better. Oh, actually, they're small commuter trains, aren't they? So that is probably right. Variations. We go 75, 75. Okay, now we need it staggered. Offset. Is that the one? Wrong way. Minus. Have we just done it straight off the bat? Because that's pretty much how it... Oh, I don't like where that platform goes, but that is it. What have I done wrong there? Do I need this at 100 perhaps? No, that's not the one. Platform. I mean, that's right, and it is correctly staggered. 30%. Track. 20%. What am I changing here? Can anybody see? I need to figure out how to reference. Right? No, left. Unaffected platforms. 50%. There we go. 75%. Oh, I see what that is. 0%. Oh, okay. 50% then, because there's 2. Right. So he's offset. I'm not sure what the track's doing there. We can... Quadratic. Okay. Quartic. What does that do? Alright. Gaussian. No, I like this. What's uniform? That's probably... No, not uniform. Quadratic seems good. Quartic seems fairly decent too. Let's go with that, shall we? Now, this is the bit I'm worried about. If we... Oh, this could go horribly wrong. It's the radius. No, I don't want to touch it, but we've got to, because it's not a straight platform. Here we go. Minus. Please don't break. A little bit more. It's not much of a curve. That's it. I think we got it. Now I'm thinking, oh, this is, I'm risking it now because I want, Or let's just leave it like that. I was going to bring this, I just pointed at the screen. How useful is that to everybody? Yeah, that was new. I wanted the main station building to be closer to where the, yeah, I do. But I don't want it to crash because look at all this stuff we've done. Where's that platform buildings? Were they right at the bottom? Yeah, central. Why haven't I put it at... Oh, okay. Don't crash. Nope, not that one. No, not that one. Oh, I've messed it up. Right, okay. A, position... There we go. I was thinking of doing it like this. But now that I see it, after all that, I want it in the center. Okay. Experiment finished. So, we want this. I want it lower. Altitude adjustment. Okay. Oh, minus. Keep it. No. I don't want any of that. Let's just try and about there. And have it. What do I want that road? Yeah, let's do it there. I would like that to be like down, if possible. It's not really doing anything, so let's ignore that. It's a shame they don't have blue fence colour. I'm not going to put in a request. Modders do enough work as it is. Where are we going to get this? How's that? That is pretty much the station. I'm not sure I like it on the rise, but we can work with it. So let's get going. It's got to be straight. Because, and it is on a slight curve. Curve. Pick one of the words. Don't combine them. Tip of the day. Alright. I only really want to get the station in today, so the way things are going, I think we've done a good job. We fixed some, like that. We fixed some of the routes and the lines. Won't need to be fast. Don't worry if you're wondering why I'm doing this. I actually remember it from when I was looking earlier and planning what I wanted to do this episode. Okay, keep that straight because it's on a slope. We need this here now to be straight as well. I apologize about this flashing. Let's play now because we're getting towards 1944, folks. So I'm hoping we get some, possibly get some new vehicles. But where it wants to be is here and straight. We're going to do our fancy thing right here to make terraforming a little easy. Oh, those words just didn't come out at all. To make terraforming a little easier. There we go. Not much better, but an improvement. I do want to pause it. I've just realised that we did all of that risky station building. Maybe he's fixed it, and I'm just giving his mod a hard time for no reason. We want to not lose what we've already done. So, what do we want? We want to... Where's the question mark? There we go. We want to flatten all this out so we can have a smooth as possible. Can we get that? So then we can use that. There we go. Yes. We need it as smooth as possible for the crossing. Which means we might have to demolish some of this and do some building there. Some readjustment. But that should be now be... Oh dear. Let's get that right, shall we? Perfect. Brilliant. Because I think that's going to be too much. And it might... No, actually, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. As long as that track stays straight and this happens, I am super happy with that. All right. Let's get some more smoothing done over here if possible. I should not have put the road in yet, but I've already done it. There's no turning back now. See, eventually it smooths out itself. We want to get this done somehow. Go across. Yes. Yep, if you didn't guess by the volume of the mic, I leaned back and admired my work, as you do. I don't know whether it made any difference to how it looks on my monitor, but it's always good to lean back and see what you've seen. See what you've seen. I probably shouldn't have recorded an episode today. Things are just not coming out right. There we go. I'm just excited we're getting very, very close to the diesel era. That's what I'm going to say. We're going to stick with that. Right, so that's going to swing round here. I want this going out straight. If this goes out straight, we should be pretty much spot on, right? Am I right? Yeah. And that can switch into that. And if we go straight there too... Ooh, that was interesting. You know what? I'm happy with that. I don't know about you guys. What do you think? I think that's not a bad representation of Oakham Station. It's got the curve. It's got the slightly longer main platform, slightly shorter other platform. I love that. Good job on that mod. I know this isn't connected yet, but we're going to have a little side road there. And it's going to ruin everything. Look at that. No, you're not, because you're going to go up there where it's flat. And hopefully, we're still good. We'll find out when a train runs in there, but I think we're still good there. I'm sure as soon as they build on there, they're going to ruin it, and I'll be a little upset. But not for long, because I'll destroy their house and then fix it. That's what I'll do. Like some sort of overlord. Right, we need to continue to head out this way. Don't want to go down just yet. I want to go like that, and I want this to split. So I want that to be like that. What speed was that? Did anyone catch that? What we got? Perfectly fine. It's something like this, except it's not, because what actually happens is that. And we're going to stick with it, and we're going to try and deal with it. Like, this is, I don't know why it does this either. It should just really not do this at all and go straight on, but it doesn't. So this is what you're left with, which is a little bizarre. I'm sure there's a valid reason why they haven't just took another track over, but if we look on Google Maps, that's exactly what it does. I think. I could be wrong. Let's call that homework, shall we? We'll see if that junction there south of Oakham is how it actually goes. Right, let's destroy some roads without thinking. And we're going to head this way. And we can start going more with the terrain now, because we've got to link up there. So we can start going like... I don't know, we're going to probably make... Yeah, let's get a gradual gradient. And this is going to be the track that heads to... We're going to have some crossings here, so we need to get at ground level at some point. There's also some bridges that go across, I believe, and there are some tunnels. So if we can start going straight now, that'd be brilliant. And obviously don't want it too straight that way. And we want to, should we, I've got an idea, let's get that up. I want to head to where this road's gone. We'll rebuild in a bit. But we want to, I don't think they travel too fast. They're not going to do more than 100 down there. I mean, they might. We don't need it to conform. I mean, we do need it to conform. We don't want it to be perfectly straight. We want to just go around like this. That's pretty much what the track does. The road will go with the track. We'll go back up there. Curl around a bit. Then we're going to go around here. Make it all nice, and then we're just going to connect in and see what happens. That is perfect. And then we'll do the same here. Well, I think that's a job well done. I can't believe we actually managed to fit that in, and we're at 42 minutes. So let's not put a street there. What we actually want, yes, is, I believe it's probably a B road, but we're going to go with an A road. We're going to just follow it around a bit. Slightly less wiggly than they make it. And you can just connect there. Let's turn that off. Close that. Smooth that out. So what we can do now, we will join all these roads back up. I apologise to the residents of Oakham who have been driving to wherever you've been driving. I don't think they have, to be honest, so it probably won't be missed. But now they have a train station, so come on. Now, I am going to guess, if it comes this way, I want to say that they've got another switch here. But we could be wrong. Right. I'm happy with that. That's what we're going to go with for now. And we'll obviously, because we're just having this as a terminus for now. There we go. Put one there. And put one. Where is the actual end of this station? Okay. Come on. Where is the end of that station? Like there. Oh, that's facing the wrong way. Right. There we go. Oh, that's not a signal. Got to get this. Yep, there we go. Got it. Really doesn't need to keep telling me about that. I wish there was a way to like ignore that. But anyway, not one way. That'll be a disaster. I think we have it. I think we'll do some... That's another time-lapse video right there, isn't it? I'll do some work on that. Unless you guys want to see that in action. If I'm doing too much time-lapse, let me know. I'm happy with how that went. Do a little bit of smoothing there. Should we extend the I think we should. Let's play this. We might as well end on the end of the year as well. And I think we should extend this. On the risk of this being an hour-long video because I break the trains, I think that's what we should do. Now it goes to Stamford, then to Peterborough, then to March, then back to Peterborough, and then back to Stamford. Bear with me. And then to Oakham. Is that right? Stamford, then Oakham, then Stamford. That should be right, yeah. I panicked because it was telling me all sorts of the wrong things. Now, why can't you go back that way? Why are you just sticking to one track? Because there are no one-way signals there, are there? No, they're not. So let's put in just back here. It would probably be about here. We'll put that in. And since that's moving, we'll put another one in there. And change that to one way. Oh, that's blown it. Okay, why? What have I done? Oh, we've got an aeroplane. Yay, we don't have any airports. Is it because of... No, it shouldn't be because of Signal 40. At all. Why is that not working? Oh, I know why. Every single time. Alright, I think we've got it. Now it can be one way. Perfect. That's one way. That's one way. If he comes back, can he go back that way? Yes, he's on the... No, 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 what are you doing? Go that way. Go to Oakham. Everybody on that train is very unimpressed right now because they thought they were heading to Peterborough. They're not, they're heading to Oakham. Well, tough. That's just how it happens. On the plus side, I'm thinking Oakham's going to pretty much... Oakham, currently, the station is going to cover almost the entirety. Some big houses up there. But it's not really enough to run a bus just yet. So we'll see how that all expands in some later episodes. Let's get some signalling done here. In the meantime, that has to be one way. And this has to be one way. Ooh, does it? No, it doesn't. Not right now, it doesn't. That will be one way. Okay, we'll just see what he's going to do once he gets here. Alright, no, that's absolutely fine. You go in like that. Perfect. We won't put... we don't need too many in there. That's going to spread them out a bit more, but it'll be okay for now. All right, everything looking good here. Where do we want to stop? Do you know what? We never really stop at like a crossing. Oh, look, there's the train. It's a shame it was a plane. We don't really have an airport. I don't know whether I can fit Stansted in. Would be nice to have some aircraft flying around overhead. I don't know how long he's been sat there. I try to space out the trucks. He might sit there for eternity though. Maybe I need to adjust that. Maybe it needs to be 2 minutes. I think 2 minutes might be a bit better. Yes. Let's change that first to 2 minutes. There we go. He's off. I think he was sitting there far too long. Quick, let's find a crossing. And we'll leave it there. I know we're kind of up this way again. I'll try and leave us somewhere further south next time. Maybe have a look at Welwyn, seeing how that's doing. We'll sit at the side of the tracks there. Alright then. I think we got a lot done today. We've hooked up Oakham now. And we've sorted out the capacity issues, I think we're good to go. I was going to wait for the freight train, but he might take a while. Is that him up there? Is that the smoke? That's a 50-minute episode. I'm happy with that. So we could speed this up, couldn't we, and get him around the corner a bit faster. Because he's ruining my ending a bit. I saw the gate. Oh, slow down, slow down. No, I'm pressing too many times. Okay, with that disaster. Until next time, take care.